Hey everybody, welcome. Coach MJ here with TriRight Coaching Live. Tonight's topic is the top 10 gifts for triathletes. And you know, we're here at the, I guess, middle of November. It's time to maybe start thinking about your Christmas shopping, either for yourself or for someone else. So if you are a triathlete and you see something on this list that you think you might want, I encourage you to share this video with someone who might be nice enough to buy you a gift this Christmas. So, hey Lisa, hey Mark. Lisa, check it out. Long time no see. Ha! You guys. So, hey Cheryl. So great to meet you today. And girl, I promised you a t-shirt. So send me your dress. If you didn't do that, send me your dress. I'll mail it to you. But thank you so much for coming out. So you guys, if you don't know, I just finished a swim clinic and just ran from the pool. I mean, seriously, I ran through the parking lot and got here to try and make it live. I know I'm a few minutes late, but anyway, I think tonight's, I do something like this every year because there's new stuff and cool stuff that comes out every year. And, you know, I'm not that big of a shopper, but I do think once in a while it's good to know like some of the new stuff that comes out there. Maybe there's something that you've had your eye on, or maybe there's some kind of upgrade to some piece of equipment that you've had that maybe now would be a good time for you to, you know, add to your collection of triathlon gadgets. Hey Lara, hi Erin, hi Cindy, hi Lara. All right, the first one, Normatech Pulse compression boots. So for those of you that have been to the CT studio, I now have a set there available for use. They are not cheap. These things run about $1,000, but they're outstanding. So after a really hard workout, like a long run, a tough ride, a tough run, you put these things on, and they compress from the feet up to the calf, up to the thigh, all the way up to the hip. Okay, so they're like boots. But that's, I would say, a great gift if you have the means. Again, they're $1,000, and that's why you have a lot of places that will rent you some time. So like in my studio, I do 30 minutes for 20 bucks. No, 30 minutes for $15. And you do your workout, whatever. You need to put pants on. You don't want to go into a pair of those boots. Like, you don't want your skin touching the boots, number one, because it's kind of icky, but number two, it's not comfortable. So you want to put a pair of long pants on, and then sit in the boots for probably at least a minimum, probably 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I used to use these all the time when I was doing long runs, and they are fantastic. They help aid recovery. So, hey Jim, thanks for hopping on. Hi Jennifer. The next one, the Infinite Swim. This one, and I'll tell you about this one. You know, I always talk about tether, and that's pretty much what this Infinite Swim is. It looks like a kind of like a folding chair, but because sometimes you go to a pool and you don't really have anything to attach the tether to. So this folding chair, you fill up this balloon thing with some water, and you put it on the legs of the chair they're kind of even with the ground, and then you put your tether on, and you put a belt on, and then you can swim. So if you travel a lot, or you only have access to a pool that's not 25 yards, because, you know, swimming in a pool that's less than 25 yards feels like you're just turning around all the time, you put the tether on, and then you can swim. I will tell you, it could be boring. It could be very boring, because I did this in my own pool, and then I bought a waterproof iPod, because I thought, the first time I did it, you guys, I set the tether up, I tied myself to the ladder, and I started swimming, and I'm swimming, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's probably good. That was probably like half hour. It was like 5 minutes. So it could be a little boring. So I started with music, and that didn't really, it's not ideal. However, if you travel a lot, and you still have to get your workouts in, and your swim, and you have these goals, or you don't have access to a pool that's 25 yards, then this might be a good investment. And that thing, it's called the Infinite Swim, and it's called Infinite Swim, and it's about $50. Hey Christine, hi Ryan, hey Andrea, thank you guys so much for hopping in. Okay, last week's winner. Last week we talked about winter running tips, what to wear for winter running. And I was raffling off this pair of Mizuno gloves. And Lara Ann, you are the winner. All you have to do is send me your address, girlfriend. I will send you this pair of gloves. And I think a lot of you, that's why you're all on here tonight, because you know what I'm raffling off tonight. All you have to do is share this video. There is no bonus with today's video. I really couldn't think of anything that would be worth your time. But all you have to do to enter the raffle for this week's giveaway, which is this awesome transition bag, all you have to do is share the video. Share it more than once, you get entered in the raffle more than once. And if you're catching me on the replay, don't worry, I don't pick next week's winner. I don't pick this week's winner until like 2 hours before the video. This week I picked it a little earlier today because I had the clinic. But if you're not watching this until, next week, 5 days from now, 6 days from now, you can still get in the raffle. All you have to do is share this video. You'll be entered in the raffle for the backpack. All right. Hey, Renee, check you out. How was your 5K this morning? The next one is the R8 from Roll Recovery. Okay, so this thing, I don't have it. I've seen people have it. I've seen people in the studio come bring it in the studio and they use it. So it's a roller that you use, but it kind of looks, it's got like lots of different wheels on it. It's kind of, maybe that's why they call it the R8, because it looks maybe like 8. So let me just tell you how it's designed to break up muscle adhesions, stimulate blood circulation, and reduce inflammation. And I'm gonna guess that it's a little bit painful. And any of you that have used a roller, like a trigger point roller or a ball or any of those things that you use to break up the muscles and break up the lactic acid, it's painful. It can be really painful. But this thing has, like I said, it's this weird shape. It's got a lot of little wheels on it, but what's cool about that is it can get anywhere. So it's just multifunctional. Now you know a lot of times you'll get like one roller, like a foam roller is not going to have the same effect. A big foam roller is like this thick, right? So it'll get the big muscles, but it's not going to get in the little parts that might bug you. So the R8 from Roll Recovery, and that costs $119. I know I meant to write all the prices on here for you guys, but it's been a really busy day. But when the blog post comes out, it's all going to be on there. And when this blog post comes out, I usually do my blogs on Thursday. Maybe I'll do it earlier because I have links to all these products in the blog, so you don't have to go and look for it yourself. You just click on the link. All right, number 4, safety on the bike or running, safety vest. And I can't tell you guys how many times, at least this time of year, where I'm out like in the morning, so I have to be at the pool by 5:30 to coach masters. I can't tell you guys how many times that I'm driving to the pool. So this is between 5 and 5:30 in the morning, and there'll be someone running on the road. Fine. Can you please wear something reflective? Blinky light, headlamp, something on the back, reflective clothing. You think we can see you because we have headlights? We can't. We might not. Some of us might be texting on our phone. Not me, of course. But you've got to be safe, you guys. And so a safety vest, and they don't cost very much. I think like you could probably pick one up for like 20 bucks. It's just and I have a ton. So when I used to do the run club over at Lifetime Fitness, and I have probably a half dozen or maybe 10 safety vests or so, and they're just little thin pieces of they're like mesh, but then they have the reflective strips on them, both on the front and the back, so that drivers can see you. Again, you may be running on the side of the road, you may see the headlights and you think they see you, but they might not. Always err on the side of caution. These things don't cost very much, and they're not heavy, so when you're wearing one, even if it's hot weather outside, it's not going to affect you. So get a safety vest if you're going to run in the dark. Hey Russ. Hey Candace. Okay, number 5, compression socks. There are a lot of different versions. You can get compression socks or compression sleeves. Now here, for those of you guys that don't know what these are really tight socks or sleeves. The sleeves are they cover just your calf, and they kind of go from your ankle to your knee, or you can get the socks that cover the whole foot, go all the way up to the knee. I will tell you the socks are more effective because you want to push it up from the foot. You want to push that blood in the circulation. Now, I'll tell you, compression socks, they're not a new thing, but they used to be just like for diabetics, right, to increase blood circulation. And somehow along the line, athletes started wearing them. I started wearing them. I was wearing them in races. And they help increase the circulation, so it helps decrease the buildup of lactic acid during your workout. And then after your workout, increases the flow to help you with faster recovery. You can probably pick up a pair anywhere from, say, 40 to maybe 60 or 70 bucks. There are lots of brands out there, and I don't get endorsed by anybody, but CEP is my favorite. CEP was one of the originals. I think they were the original, like, for medical purposes, and then they got into sports compression too. And I would love to, if anybody knows anybody that works for CEP or is a rep, I would love to have them sponsor my team, so please let me know. So, or maybe they'll get a hold of this video, but CEP is by far my #1 recommendation for compression socks. And again, if you have the option, go socks over sleeves. They're more effective. Hey Janine, hey Brad, thank you guys for hopping in. Okay, remember, all you have to do this week, no bonus this week, is to share this video for this transition backpack. It says retail on here is 60 bucks. You can see that. Can you see that? Anyway, I'm raffling this off. I thought about keeping it myself. TriRight colors and everything, black and red. But I am raffling that off. All you have to do to enter the raffle for that is to share the video. If you share it more than once, you'll get entered in the raffle more than once. And if you share it in a group of other triathletes or other like-minded individuals, you get extra bonus points for the raffle. I'll let you in there double for that, okay? Because I really want more people to start watching these videos. So, all right, #6, power breather. Okay, this thing, I'm gonna read it to you because I'm not familiar with it, but it lets the swimmer achieve maximum performance by breathing 100% fresh air in through two tubes and exhaling out of the mouthpiece. Not exactly sure how this works, guys. If anybody's ever, hey Donna, hey Darlene, has anybody ever tried it? Does anybody know what this power breather is? If you know, if you have any experience with it, can you type in? I'm really interested to know if anybody has used it. But I thought this was a really cool tool and would put that on the list. It's $109. It improves stroke technique and efficiency while building endurance and increases respiratory volume to strengthen the diaphragm to help you become a stronger swimmer. We'll see. If anybody has used it, have any kind of testimonials, I would love to hear about it. I thought it was a really cool tool, especially if you're trying to work on your breathing or your swimming in this off season. You know, all the tools that you can get to help you. And you know, there's one girl who has like all the tools, all the toys, everything, and she's not on here. Hey Jackie, but maybe if I can talk with her and see if this power breather thing, if it works, worth a shot, right? All right, #7, Knuckle Lights. Okay, Knuckle Lights are just like it sounds. There's little lights that go on your knuckles so that when you're running, you have a little light so people can see you. You can see forward a little bit. I don't know how well that works, because if you're moving, that light's gonna be moving all over the place, but people can see you, and I think that's more really what we want. Hey John, thank you for hopping in. Knuckle Lights are only about 40 bucks, but especially if you're gonna run in the dark, anything that you can do to kind of make yourself more visible to the traffic. I mean, unless you're running on trails, which I guess if it's dark out, I'm not running on trails anyway. I want to be on the streets so that people can see me. All right. Hey guys, thank you guys so much for hopping in. Questions. Hey, does anybody have anything that's like not on here that you think is a really cool item, a really cool gift idea for Christmas? Hey Jennifer, see Jackie, you're on here looking for ideas for Morgan or for yourself. All right, #8 is the Helium water belt. This is a product by Fuel Belt. Fuel Belt, you guys, is something that I used a lot. Now, I don't really like running with a belt on and carrying the water and all that stuff. I prefer to set my water out if I'm going to do a long run and then just kind of drop at drop points. But sometimes that's just not possible. Fuel Belt is what I used to use when I first started training for marathons, and they've come a long way. So this Helium belt has innovative, hang on a second, innovative, well, it's got a removable pocket for like storage for like keys and stuff like that, like ID, stuff like that. It features signature Helium hex foam air channels to increase the breathability in hot conditions. Again, I personally don't like it wearing a belt at all, but sometimes you have to. So I think that's necessary for any runner who does long distances, is to have a belt. And even if you don't use it all the time, you have that option, because the last thing you want to do is to go out on a long run and not be hydrated. This belt is only about 30 bucks. And I was looking at some of the pictures online. They're sharp. And when you have a belt, if you're going to wear a running belt, you guys, I always recommend one that has smaller bottles and spaces them out around the belt so that you can be evenly weighted. In other words, those bottles that that are like a regular water bottle size, like a regular water bottle that you'd put on a bike. You don't want to have that like on one hip. You don't, because I know it doesn't seem like that much weight, but over the course of time, and if you've got that one weight on one side, it's the same reason why I don't carry one water bottle in one hand and run, because it's weighting you on one side. So it's more beneficial to you to have smaller bottles and place them around so that they're equally weighted. So this one has, I think it has two. Yeah, 2 bottles. So one size fits all belt. So I think it's a Velcro strap. It's adjustable, but then it's got 2 water bottles, one on each side. And so as you're running, you just kind of drink from both equally. You could probably put something other than water in there as well, and then just make sure that you drink them equally. All right. And then this one, Silka tire pumps. So I might get one of these for the studio, because we're always going through tire pumps. But this Silka tire pump is a newer one, and they have some really expensive ones, but they have some really cool designs on these pumps, and I thought they were really neat. They're about $125, but again, a good pump is going to last you a long time. They are made of 100% metal construction inside and out. They also come with a lifetime warranty. Ding, 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 lifetime warranty, okay? So that right there is worth it to me, because you don't want anything going wrong with that pump, right? If you've ever bought a bike pump on the cheap side, you know something's gone wrong with it, and not in a very long time. They don't last very long. So you want to go ahead and invest in it. And again, I don't have one of these yet. Hint, anybody wants to buy me something for Christmas? I would like one of these tire pumps. Again, they're about $125. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Don. Hey, Vicky. What's up? All right. You ready for this one, guys? Number 10, the Tier Alliance Transition Backpack. Ta-da! Yes, I have one, and I recommend it, okay? And I'm raffling this one off. Okay, all you have to do to enter the raffle for this bag is to share the video. Hey, Jackie. So, brand new. I mean, it's got all the pockets. Okay, so like here, I like to put my flip-flops down here, because I don't like my flip-flops touching anything else, because they've touched like the floor in the pool area. I don't want to open it. I'll let whoever wins it open it. But it's got the side pockets, one for a water bottle, one for like all your valuables, like you might put your phone in on that one. It's got carabiners, so you can clip on your keys to it and stuff like that. I mean, this is a really cool backpack, and that you can fit everything that you need for your triathlon in that bag. Okay, so that is what I'm raffling off. And I gotta tell you, hey Marcin, this video better get a lot of shares. If we don't get 50 shares on this video, I'm not gonna raffle that off. So share away. Again, every time you do it counts. Okay, and if you share it into a group, I'm going to count it as 2 shares. But if you share it twice, you get entered in the raffle twice. So there's no limit. You can share it 100 times. You get entered in the raffle 100 times if you want that backpack. All right. Again, anybody have, I don't see any comments, so I'm guessing that they're there. I just can't see them today. Sometimes that happens, you guys. It's live video. Nothing I can do about it. But my question to you guys was, what would you put on this list? What is like something that you love, that you have, that you think that everybody could benefit or everybody should give it a try? Or if there's something you've got your eye on that you really want to check out. Like I want to check out this Silka tire pump. I want to check that out. I also want to check out the Power Breather swim thing. So yeah, I put them on the list and I want to see if you guys have any experience with that. Hey, Alyssa. Hey, Chris. Thank you guys so much for hopping in. Okay. I know today was really quick. No bonus today. I am raffling off this tier backpack, a transition bag, to someone next week. You got to tune in and watch if you want to win it. And then next week's topic is going to be, okay, this is a good one. I think they're all good ones. But this time of year, okay, so it's cold out now. We're below freezing now. We've had our frost. Most people aren't riding outside. I do know one person who rode outside yesterday, right? Scott, he's not on here, but I'm going to make fun of him for it. And his water bottle froze outside. I've had that happen on a run, but I have never had that happen on a bike ride. I don't think, I've only done one bike ride ever that was 30 degrees out, and my water did not freeze. I actually, because I had it on a camelback, and so it was on my back, and probably why it kept warmer. Anyway, next week's topic. How to keep your indoor bike training fun. So now that we're not riding outside, we're all riding inside. And this could be, if you could be doing a spin class. You could be on your own trainer by yourself. You could be on a trainer with a group. You could be on just like a regular mag trainer or a fluid trainer. Or you could be on a smart trainer. So like a CompuTrainer or a Kicker or a tack system, whatever it is. But it's real easy to get bored. So I'm going to talk with you next week about some different ideas, some things that you can do and try to implement into your training to keep your indoor riding fun. All right, you guys, again, I can't see any comments, so if you said something, don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm just not, I can see that people are joining. I can't see the comments. Thank you, as always, for hopping in and watching tonight. Last time, I'm raffling off this awesome transition bag, okay? All you have to do to win this is share the video, right? Just share the video. It could be yours. I could be sending this to you next week. So just share the video. Thank you guys so much for hopping in. Next week, again, how to keep your indoor bike training fun. If you guys have any questions about anything I talked about today, or you have any experiences with any of these, share. Like I said, my favorite, the Normatech boots, love them. I think they're awesome. Compression socks, love them. CEP is my favorite. So I want to hear what experiences you have and some of your favorite products, because though I put this list up together, there might be some products out there that you know, that you love, that somebody else might have some interest in. And so when we share all that information, that's when we grow. So again, thank you so much for hopping in. Hope to see you here next week. I appreciate you spending just a little bit of your Sunday night with me. So thanks so much, and I'll see you right here next week, 7 p.m. Central Time. All right? Have a good night.